Okay, so this is a Masters game, 3-5. No, I hate that shit. Unlucky. Bloody 9. Makes my pee-pee hard, but just a little. Nice. The heck just happened when I was AFK? Bunch of gifted subs by Dommy, the madman. Display based. Oh, you have 240 Hz monitor? God dang, dude. This guy with the setup, dude. Let's fucking get it. Kim, he has on display based. 240 Hz and you're... Come on, bro. Okay, so you're playing Widow on Ruins. Good pick. This is probably one of the best Widow maps in the entire game. Besides Junkertown, maybe, first. So, very great pick. Grappling up here, that's fine too. I don't know what you're tanking. What did you pick? I have no idea, but Widow is a good pick no matter what. This angle's fine. You have to be careful. If they play Widow, by you aiming down here, you don't know if she's going up here either. I'm not too sure about the angle. Can you see through this tree? If someone's up here? Does anyone know? I'm not a Widow master here, but I think you can see each other through this thing up here, right? You can? Yeah, okay. Missed a shot, going from another angle, that's good. Generally you want to play the high ground. Look how open you are. You don't necessarily... Okay, here's the thing. On Ruins, whichever Widow wins the 1v1 in Ruins usually wins the map, because you have... If you stand here, they can't play on this side anymore, they have to play towards this side. So generally whoever wins that 1v1 wins, but most of the time the Widows don't go for the 1v1 because it's random. And if both Widows are good, you don't really... Like, you only want to go for this 1v1 if you're 100% sure you're the better Widow. So you don't really want to go for this. What you want to do is you want to go here and try to deny map control from the enemy team on this side and let your team maybe deal with the Widow, because if you have a Winston, it's much easier for your Winston to deal with the Widow and then you can take good peeks than for you to take the 1v1. And if you lose, you auto lose. So, also, I don't like the position you're at right now. What are you playing? You're playing Hog or Orisa. Okay, so if you play Hog or Orisa, I thought you had a Winston, but if you play Hog or Orisa, you should be playing with your shield. Now, the shield is a little bit Pepega on that left, because playing that side on the left, you have no good angle to go from. And if you walk in, you can get shot from left, right, anywhere. If you go from here, you can't get shot from right. So, you should be playing this side with your Orisa, but if your Orisa is Pepega and put shield here, you still have to play the shield. Play the shield there. That's the one advantage you have. So don't just take a 1v1 with a Widow when you have shield advantage. Don't do that. Nothing more annoying than dealing with a Widow behind a Orisa shield. Exactly. What happens is some guy on the enemy team is like, hey, dude, can you win one Widow duel against their Widow? And they say, you should standing behind shield. Yeah, that's when you swap Widow, you absolute forehead. So, right here, play with your Orisa shield if you have one. Make sure you take the resource you have. Ooh, dude, that new Reaper thing, it still throws me off, because I still expect him to not be able to move at the end of it. Okay, they have Orisa shield as well. So you probably should be swapping to Hanzo, but let's see. This is a good angle. You see, you have 3 shots on their Zen right now, because he's alone on the right. This is good, very good. This is good. Even if you don't have a Orisa shield, this angle up here is still good, because if their Widow plays down here, it's such a Pepega spot, and no one will play, right, Kozak? So right here, playing up here is a good spot. Even, like, if you don't want to play Orisa shield, up here is the best spot you can have. Now you get a free pick on their Zen, because he was playing by himself over here, so that's good. To go, hey, thanks for hanging out, Barber. So up here, good spot. But generally, you want to play Orisa shield. Don't have to take this 1v1 right now. Go on right side. So you don't have enough muscle memory for your sins. What? That Hog's... I don't know what he's just ulting, but... Dude! Play the Orisa shield! I'ma lose my mind, dude. Play the shield. Like, look, now You're on an angle where they're shielded and you're not. You're an available target for them and you can't shoot shit. The same angle too much. Yeah, play with your Orisa. You're in the open again. Also, Genji. If you shoot that Genji, their Widow might have an angle. Like, you don't know where their Widow is. Whenever you don't know where their Widow is, that's how it goes in Scrum. If you don't know where their Widow is, you take passive angles. Because chances are she's looking for you too. And if you shoot somewhere, you make yourself known. And then they can call out where you are. And their Widow has to jump on you. So you have to be careful. Whenever you don't know where the enemy Widow is, you have to chill. And play passive. And play passive spots and only take shots where you know, if I get the shot, I can't get punished for it. Right here, you can definitely get punished for it. You can get punished from up here. You can get punished from up here. You can get punished from the right side. You can get punished from up here. Almost every angle is open to you right now. So don't take the shot if you don't know where their Widow is. If you know where their Widow is, you can either ignore her and take shots where you know she can't see you from, or you look to fuck her up because she made herself known and then you can peek here and she didn't expect and you get the first shot. And if you're good Widow, you should definitely hit that one. Hey, Balk and Evo. Hello. This angle's fine. Again, this is probably the safest angle because their Widow, in order to see you, she will have to open herself up. So this angle is most of the time the angle you want to do if you don't know where their Widow is. Also, their Zen is going Pepega again and peeking out. These shots you have to... These shots where the Zen peeks out for no reason, these are the ones you have to make sure you hit. Because those are the ones you will only get once. Ooh, that's a good shot in the Orisa. That killed her. Now you know where their Widow is because she just shot from up here. Look, now you know where she's at and she's not ready for you. First of all, you got kills, but even if it was still even, you could go to the right side now because she wouldn't expect you to just randomly peek here and you will still have to drop on her. So if you know where she is and she doesn't know where you are, that's really good in Widow 1v1. That's winning half the battle. After that, you just have to hit your shot.
No one can hide from my sight.
This is fine. When you waltz up, you can play super aggressive because you know where their Widow is. But yeah, generally, if you don't know where the Widow is, you have to play passive. If you know where she is, you can play super aggressive. Whew, that is scary. You hear that hog behind you. Oh boy, why do you go this way? Why don't you go on top of these? If you want to go back here, go over these bricks here, dude. That's way safer than walking around here and opening yourself up to this entire angle here. Go over the bricks if you want to go back here. I mean, yeah, the aim stuff, work on it, but that's not good feedback. Improve your aim. That's something you can give to every player. Improve your aim. I can even say that to Jonak. Improve your aim. Hey, Skygrazer. The angle you're playing there, that's okay. It's not the greatest, but you're pretty much safe from all of the Widow spots. At the same time, you can maybe get a good shot. And your team was losing the fight anyway, so playing close to point is not the worst decision. Are you coaching today? Yeah, we're coaching right now.
You have my attention.
My ultimate is charging.
The freaking grapple hook sense. Oh boy, this angle is... Oh my god, dude. First of all, okay, you missed the shot. The Widow knows now. Now she dropped. She saw your shot. She heard it, or they told her. And now she knows. Now you have to be careful. After first shot, whenever you shoot a shot and you don't know where their Widow is, you have to be careful. You should play further back there. You think? They were losing the fight. Generally, I would agree, but they were losing the fight, so I don't think it's bad to look too clutch on point or something.
My ultimate is ready. Go. Heroes never die. Team up for specialist.
Yeah, I love when Orisa dies. So, the biggest problem I have with your playing is you're not looking to win the Widow mind duel, which is you're showing all the time so their Widow knows where you're at. And you're not waiting to kill their Widow. It's basically their front line. Well, yeah, but he was because they lost people, right? He was their front line because he had walls up, which is fine. Because at that point you want to look for aggressive peaks because they don't know where you are and you know where they are. But after that, you have to go back. Now, they did lose people, so I don't mind his position there at that point. Because he might clutch it. He was still hidden from all of the left side. Ash died. Was it Ashe? Well, even I don't know. I still think it's fine. He should maybe play the shield, but I think it's not that bad. They don't have a lineup that can jump him anyways, so I don't think it's that terrible. As long as he's not open to Widow, I think it's fine. Look, but the biggest problem I have is you're showing yourself their Widow is not. Then you shoot, which is fine, but after that you have to change angle. If you don't want to go for Widow 1v1s at all, as soon as you shoot, you have to change angle, or you have to make sure you play somewhere where she has to overcommit in order to get to you. Within their effective range. Well, yeah, but if he plays passive, they auto lose. Did they play Hawk Orisa against Hawk Orisa? If you lose one member that shoots shield, you lose. What are you gonna do? You can't just play passive. If you do that, you auto lose. You have to make a play. But didn't use his own? Wait, what? What do you mean? What does that mean? If you lose, let's say you play bunker versus bunker and you lose your Hanzo, you can't just chill. You're gonna lose eventually. Because they will break your shield and you can't break theirs anymore before yours is broken. So you have to make a play. His own effective range? Well, but if he plays his own effective range, where would he play? If he plays right side, he's open to Widow and he can't shoot. He can't focus on left side. So he has to play left side in order to focus on anyone besides their Widow. And I think that one is fine, because if he goes back to all the way left side high ground, he can't even see the point properly. I think where he played there is fine. I don't think it's bad. Okay, positioning here. Dude, this positioning here is a no-go again. Because what you're doing is that was the point I made before. If you play here and you don't want to focus on Widow, you're only seeing this point and their Widow can shoot you from anywhere from the other side. So you're gonna get fucked here. I don't. Unfortunate. I think it's fine. So right here, you have to be careful. If you look this way, you can't play here and look this way. The only time you could do that is if you had a shield here, blocking the other stuff from the right side. So don't play here and look onto point. Generally, only play here if you know where their Widow is. If their Widow is up here, and then you go here and look to shoot her, that's fine. But don't just play here. Oh, wrong button. It's a good shot though. Still, you're focusing on a Hog now. Where's their Widow? Yeah, so far, the biggest problem I see positioning-wise, I mean, obviously you have to hit your shots, but the biggest problem I see is you're not looking for the Widow duels, which means you're shooting, she knows where you are, she can react to it, and you're not changing angle. At the same time, if you know where she is, you're still focusing on other stuff, or you're not waiting at all to find out where she is. You're not waiting to see where she is. That's the biggest problem right now. Still playing Widow here. This map is a bit harder for Widow, because most teams also play Orisa Hawk here, but it's still playable. Comme c'est aimable de papa. I don't even know what that means. This, okay, it's a good headshot. You can maybe do that, but that angle, you would generally start top left, because that angle, you should not get any value out of this at all. You did get a good headshot there, but I don't think this will amount to anything. This is a good angle right here, because this angle, what it does, this angle, what it allows, if they want to reset here, they can't really reset, because you can still shoot them here. So this angle is good. Also, at the same time, they cannot pressure you at all without getting pressured from your main. So this angle you're playing right now is good. That's a good angle. I think you can, right here, I think you can shoot the invulnerability sheet above the shield. If you can, you should definitely break that thing. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like you can. It's a good shot. Once you drop here, that's fine. What is their second DPS? I can't even tell. What is their second DPS? They had Genji and what? Genji Ashe. Okay, did the Ashe die? Did the Ashe ever die? Because first of all, by you going here and never looking left side, you're literally opening yourself up to this angle. If the Ashe would be here, she can just fuck you. You can literally just walk up and shoot you in the head at this point. The angle you're taking is fine, but you have to be careful from that side. Now, okay, he killed the Kree. Okay, if this happens, you did a bit early to only look there. That Kree, yeah. If this happens where he kills the Kree, and you know the second one is Genji, and you know... I don't know where the Genji is even. How is he there? I have no fucking clue, but anyways... If you know there's no pressure from left, you can focus on this. But I feel like you just had faith that no one would look at you. But you don't want to have faith in your teammates. You want to protect yourself at these points. Unless it's a scrim and you have a team that you can trust. But it's ranked, so you shouldn't trust these people. So don't only look this way. You have to be a bit careful. It's a good headshot. The angle you take right now is really good, by the way. You could go even further left to make their shield completely useless. But this is... Yeah, you should probably go even further left. And if you can't shoot, break their shield as well. This is fine, using walls early. It's a bit too early for my taste. Their reset just died. They're not just gonna run... If you play against a GM team or something, they're not just gonna randomly walk up and just sit here or take aim duels with you. So you should wait until their Orisa at least respawns. That's when they want to walk in. So you waste the most amount of time for them with the walls. Because most of the time if you wall, they will literally just wait it out. They're not going to give you peeks. Now this guy gives you peeks. I don't know. Ah, this angle. Dude, you're putting yourself in danger positions. If you know they have Hog Orisa playing this angle... You can maybe get one shot of here now. Dude, if this guy is already this close and can walk in here, dude, you have to dip. You have to be careful as fuck. If they're already this close. I don't like this angle. Dude, your Doom's actually going ham. What the fuck? This Doomfist is actually popping, dude. Also this you're taking fights that are not favorable for you. This range, you're taking the Hanzo fight with him. This is good for him. This range is good for him right here. Because he can... If this is perfect Storm Arrow range where he can fuck you up. Yeah, you're making the right decision to get the fuck out. But generally, you shouldn't even play there. You should go back to top left or on top of Lighthouse. So either be on this side top left or be on Lighthouse top right. One of the two. Generally, top left is the safer position. But if you don't like the angle or you think they're dodging the angle pretty well, go top right. And sit on the Lighthouse, and you can shoot down from there. This is a good shot.
Heroes never die.
It's a good shot as well. Yeah, this is fine. This is a good angle. If you notice, their Hog's over there. This is actually a good angle. Right here, it's too far for their Hog to hook here. You can get free shots. It forces him back. He will have to get all the way back towards his Orisa here if you play this angle, or go all the way flank. If that happens, you can tell your team and you can make a play accordingly, which is either you push them or you push the Hog. Then your thing right now is good. You have to be careful for that Hanzo though. I feel like you have tunnel... This is a good shot, by the way. I feel like you have tunnel vision syndrome or something like that, where whenever you see a target, you can shoot. You 100% commit to that target, even though there's a target that is way more dangerous to you, like this Ashe or the Hanzo. Those heroes are way more dangerous, and you're literally only focusing on the Hog. And if you want to focus on that Hog, you have to make sure you're not open to any of these other angles of these more dangerous characters. Like that Hanzo Ashe, you have to be so careful. You're shooting at this Hog while the Hanzo can see you. It should not happen. Poor Zen got fucked. It's a good kill on the Hog, late kill. Waltz again, a bit too early for my taste. Okay, that's a good shot. Grapple shot is fine too. Hog's not the right target. Generally, you don't want a grapple shot if Hog's the only one you can see. You maybe want to wait until this clown right here, I think it's Lucio, until he walks out of the spawn, and then you can go for the grapple shot. It's also a good shot again. Zen got fucked because shit positioning. Insane comes by, dude, it's classic EU comes. Oh my god, dude. If they're this close, again, don't go for a grapple shot if they're this close. You have no more mobility now. They can literally just freaking pull hook you. Dude, how does this Hog miss that hook? You should be dead right here because you... Oh boy. And thank God you died for it. God damn, that grapple was not good. If they're ever getting close to you, you have to go back. Unless if the fight is losable, there's safer grapple on Lighthouse. Well, even then, like, don't take this close fight with them. If they're this close already, you want to go back and take position where they can't reach you. The only time you want to maybe go close is if you're losing the fight already. Like if, I don't know, if your who dies, if your Risa dies, but even then, if your Risa dies, you have to take an angle where you can clutch from. And it doesn't matter if it's a risky angle, you just take the angle you can clutch from. For people coming in. Yeah, dude, be careful.
Here I am.
Here I am. But generally you want to keep your space. Balls of Steel grapple? No, that was not a good grapple. Even if you hit that shot on that Ashe right there, is not a good grapple, because you're gonna get punished against a good team. So best case, it's a 1v1. And that's not what you want to do as Widow. You're literally, if you play Widow lineups, the lineups revolve around Widow getting picks. So you getting a 1v1 trade is not the win condition. Here I am. Also, make sure you and your Ashe don't have the exact same angle. And retaking with Widow here is not easy. You guys are still playing. Okay, there's a recess. Pegas. Fuck. What the heck?
Heal me.
Dude. What's happening?
One after another.
Dude, I have no clue what's going on, to be honest.
What's in it?
You guys have the same angle there. Risa just walks up without a shield, gets triple headshot by you and Ashe. Then you go from behind. Their entire team is on your side of the map, but they're not looking at you. And then you shoot Hanzo in the back. Like, what's happening, man? Ugh.
Is anyone going for?
I don't know, dude. This is weird. Weird as fuck. If we're gonna Twitch sings it, dude. If I sing, I'll have 0 viewers. It's gonna be dog shit. My singing's terrible. Your Risa should pull above the shield. This grapple's fine. Again, you not. If you take this grapple shot, land on high ground at least. You guys are all shooting from the exact same angle right now. It's not where you want to be. Definitely not where you want to be. Also, you have no idea where the Hanzo is right now. The Ashe is Pepega and peeks out behind the shield for no fucking reason. Dude, she just broke your shield. Why the fuck would she give you this? Oh my god, dude. Ah, if she plays shield there, and yours just broke, you have nowhere to play, and she can literally just stand behind the shield. Ist noch ein Mitsingen-Konzert, war echt voll geil. Nice. Ich kann aber nicht singen.
No one can hide from my
Boy oh boy, this game is weird. This is too close for comfort again. You should be above. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, they're what the fuck? This angle's fine now. Get that Ashe. Get that ass. Nice shot. That was good. Look right here. Here's the thing. You're probably losing my dude. Here's the thing right here. You knew where their sniper was, and she did not know where you were. That is exactly the situation you want to be in right here. That's a free kill for you. Even if you missed that first shot, now she knows where you are, but you still converted. Because even if you missed the first shot, you still have the drop on her, because she still has to figure out where you are and aim for it. So, aren't you mastered now too? No. Get that ass, catchy base. So make sure you're as much as possible in the situation where you know where she's at and she has no fucking clue where you're at. That's where you want to be. That's the position you want to be in. Right there. That one with that Ashe. She has no clue where you are. You shoot her. And you know exactly what. Dude, again, their Hanzo just shot you. What, dude, don't open. No, dude, you should be dead right now. Look at that arrow. Dude, he just shaved your eyebrows off. God damn it, you're opening yourself up to their main. If you want to shoot this way, make sure you're on top of Lighthouse so you're not opened up. You're taking angles where you can see people, sure, but you're not safe. You're not safe at all here. This angle's fine. That Tracer. Dude, I love when Tracer get Doom Fist punched. It looks so funny. I fucking hate Doom though. This angle again. There's the safer right here. You're opening up yourself to their spawn area almost. Being safe is overrated. While shooting this guy, you could shoot this guy from your side. If you want to be here, shoot the guys that walk in. Like, you're not even looking at main. There could be an Ashe right here in main shooting at you.
Just what I need.
Okay, so generally, first of all, yeah, work on your headshot aim. That's fine. But other than that, if you play Widow against snipers, the first thing is, if you want to shoot someone that's not a sniper, don't open yourself up to any of the snipers. Play an angle where you can see them, where the snipers, in order to see you, have to move far out of position. So 101 will shoot heads. YouTube's like 102. And then, other than that, if you play sniper against sniper, make sure you know where their sniper is, and then you can get the drop on them. Don't just randomly shoot, then keep holding the same angle. You're giving yourself away. They know where you are, and you have no clue where they are if you shoot at random people. So the first thing is, either you take the 1v1 with their snipers, which is you wait until they make themselves shown, and then you get the drop on them. Or you play for your team, which means you shoot anything, but then you play at angles where they can't see you. So you play at super safe angle. Those are the two options you have. Super safe angle and shoot at targets that are available, or you wait for them to make themselves known, and then you go for people that, like the snipers. Overscoping as well, for sure. I think that's tunnel vision. I think as soon as you see something you can shoot, you're tunnel vision. Like right there, with that guy on the left, with the Moira, where you shoot the Moira and the Hanzo can shoot you from main. Don't do that. If you know there's a Hanzo alive, that should be your priority target. And if it's not, if you don't want to take that duel, place somewhere where he can't see you. So those are the two biggest things. Now aim can come and go. Aim is not something that is 100% stable, where every day you aim the same way. But positioning is. So make sure you work on that positioning stuff, because that will give you the best chances. Now at that point, after that, if your positioning's fixed, which is a very consistent thing, then it's only your aim that has to be better. So make sure, if you don't want to take fights with snipers, you go angles where they can't see you. If you want to take fights with snipers, you wait to find out where they are and then you pounce on them. That's how you want to play.